Hey Ed, good afternoon. This is Wayne. This is the screencast or video that I was talking about. I wanted to show you, just kind of show you where you're at with respect to your website and how it ranks to one of your competitors in your area, and then see why they are on page one and you are not. And there are a couple pretty simple things we can go through here. I'm going to show you to get you where you need to be. First of all, I notice when I type in your website, it's not secure. That obviously is going to keep a lot of people from clicking into that, and that's easy to fix. So no big deal on that. But we look at your website. It's a good-looking website. It does have some content. When I say content, I'm talking about obviously all of this information that you've got here. You've got some pictures in here that are good. You could probably got about 500 words of content. One thing that I would do differently is that I would add content to your home page. Google likes to see 1,000 to 1,500 words to get you ranking and keep you ranking on that page one. Let's take a look at your competitor. This guy right here, he's also in your area. You can see his content here. He's got some pictures. He's got more content. More content. Again, more content. So you can see he's got a little bit more, actually quite a bit more content than your site, which helps him rank better and get up to page one. Let me show you how I chose him first of all. If I just went into Google and typed in Foundation Repair Boston, this is page one, and you get Yelp obviously, and then right there in the number 2 slot is the Atlas system, and that's where I got this from. So anybody that types in Foundation Repair Boston, they're going to look down here on page one, and in the number 2 spot, they're finding your competitor. So that's how I chose him to analyze. Go back here. So anyway, I've talked about content a little bit. You need more content, which, once again, not a big issue. Let's look at some of the metrics behind your website to see what Google sees and how is it ranking. We use a couple of third-party tools. All right, so this is you right here, crackseal.com, and this data right here, this is a DR number. This is a domain rating. It goes from 0 to 100. The higher the number, the more powerful your website. As you can see, you're not even ranking at all. Backlinks, those are actually votes that Google gives to your site. If you have your link or a keyword phrase on someone else's website that has power, that also feeds your website. So backlinks are extremely important. You don't have very many at all. So that's something that we can remedy as well. Organic keywords. These are keywords that basically are what people are searching for when they're looking to take care of their foundation. Here's some keywords here. Cracks in our foundation, seal foundation crack. All of these are things that people type in. But now these are nationwide. None of these are Boston specific, because Boston just doesn't have a whole lot of volume in people looking for stuff. But overall, this is the number of people that go. 150 people a month type in that term right there to look for repairs. Now there again, it's nationwide. We can narrow that down so that when they type these in, your website will pop up. So see, look at the traffic that's coming through. 400 people going to foundation crack. And then on down the line, you can see this. So that's some of the metrics I'm looking at on your site. Let me back up here. And forgive me for being a little slow and jerky here. I'm on a new laptop, and I'm still trying to figure out some of the movements on this thing. So no DR rating. Your backlinks are at 6. You got some organic keywords. Let's go take a look and see what your competitor's doing. All right, as you can see, he's ranking. 2.1's not high, but it's better than 0. And actually 2.1 gets him on page 1 right now. He's got 40 backlinks. Means he has his text positioned on 40 different sites out there that are referring back to his website. That creates power. He's got 131 organic keywords that he ranks for. Obviously, Foundation Repair Boston. You can see right here that Foundation Repair Boston is very specific. There's only 10 people a month typing in that search term. However, he's getting 2 people a month going to his website from that, and you can see right here he's in position 2 on the page. You can see the position. So that's why he's on page 1. Basically, he has backlinks, and he has a lot of keywords, and the keywords is what we tie into the content on your main page. Right here. So we tie in all these different keywords into your content. So we do a couple things. We get you more content, and we put the keywords in there that people are actually searching for. So once we do that, you'll get on page 1 extremely fast. The other thing that we look at is citations. Let's go back here for a minute. Let's go over here, and you can see this top area here. This is actually the area that we need you to be in all the time, because most people, 60 to 70% of the people, are going to click somebody right in here. The other percentages will go right here into the what we call organic section. Either way, you get you in the organic, and we get you up here. Anybody that has any type of foundation work needing done is going to call your number. It's just that simple. But to get in here, we need to put your name, address, and phone number, and then we put it into directories. And directories these are called citations, and they go into directories. So for instance, and this is another tool we use to look at. This is Foundation Pros. They're up in that number 1, 2, and 3 spot. You can see they have 26 citations. So they're in 26 different directories showing their name, address, and phone number. And now if we look down here, I think Boston Foundation Repair has 5. You know, so it varies. There's over 300 directories we can put you in. So there's no reason to not put you in, who knows, 100, 200, all 300, whatever it takes to get your citations showing up. So when somebody Googles Foundation Repair, you're showing up right up at the top every single time. So that's 3 ways I can see right off the bat that we can make your website perform 10 times better than it is right now, 100 times better. So let me recap what I was just talking about. We add more content. We add content with specific keywords that people are searching for. And then we put citations or your address and phone number into these other directories that point back to you. You know, like Yelp is a directory. YellowPages.com is a directory. And like I said, there's 300 more after that. So the bottom line is we can get in to your website, and like I said, within a matter of 2 to 3 weeks max, you'll be back on page 1. You'll stay on page 1. You'll also get up into that map pack, what we call it, up at the top 3. And between that and the leads that you're renting from me from my marketing, you'll have that entire area sewed up if you want. So let's get together, talk about it in detail. I'll put a couple of plans together for you to show dollars. See if it's worth it, which I'm sure it will be, because like I said, you will be the expert in that area and you'll be getting all the calls. So I'll give you a call. If you need to call me beforehand, you know my number. Talk to you soon.